welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite unicorn or whatever. I am Eloho, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Anastasia Beverly Hills, but a lot of other bigger brands. So Anastasia made a post, and I know because I was tagged like 10 times. Yeah, so Anastasia put up this post. I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see it, and it says, what artist slash influencer that you love should we add to the PR list? So then they caption, you know, ABH currently has 1,500 people on the PR list, which is like incredible. That's a lot of influencers, but we consistently keep our eyes open for talent. Thank you for this feedback. So it seems innocent, you know, tooting your own horn a little bit, but that's cute because that's good to know. Didn't have a problem with it. I got tagged. I'm like, oh, you know, thank you, saying thank you to whoever tagged me. Great. To be completely honest, there are just certain brands, like when I first started out, there was like every brand was on my radar, you know what I mean? Like when you're first starting out, you want everything. You see these big brands, you see these medium brands, you see these small brands, and you're like, I want everybody to want to work with me. I'm the best makeup artist, I'm the dopest, I'm the funniest, I'm the cutest. You're feeling yourself and you're like, dang, like I want all eyes on me, like I want to work with everyone. But in reality, you don't want to work with everyone. Candid Kinks as well as this post gave me the inspiration to do this video, because what she was saying in her video was true, that you know, you don't want to work with every brand. Now I'm not saying you don't want to work with Anastasia Beverly Hills. What I'm saying is that from the start of me becoming a beauty influencer to now, I don't want to work with every single brand. But let me get back to the topic. Okay, just keep that in mind. Gave you a little tea. Okay, so you know, the post has hundreds of thousands of likes, hundreds of thousands of comments, and then someone tagged me again, and I went to look, and you just like it and say thank you. I saw Anastasia had posted this in the comment section. It says ABH has not deleted a single comment. When I saw that, I was like, oh, what's going on, sis? ABH has not deleted a single comment on this post. We are confused about the main reason of why this is mentioned in the comments. No one at corporate or Anastasia herself deleted anything. This post has been such a positive and incredible experience for Anastasia Beverly Hills. It would be a shame to lose some of the comments. It would be a shame to lose one comment. ABH is a huge supporter of the Hispanic community. I think we knew that, but that's dope. In fact, Hispanics are the majority group in our entire PR list. We knew that too, but that's dope too. As a brand standard from the beginning, we do not discriminate and are inclusive of all. I think that's a little, how could I say? All right, let me just go into that part a little bit. I think it's a little backwards to say that, you know, majority of the 1,500 is Hispanics, but then to say we're inclusive. Is that to me, that like, I like that y'all stood up, you know, and said what you said, because you can be a black Hispanic, you can be a white Hispanic, right? You could be a Taino. So I like that y'all stood up and said, listen, we hire mostly Hispanics. Good for you. But then you say you was all inclusive, and no, that's not a fact. I'm sorry, that's not a fact. Okay, but let me keep going. That wasn't the point of this. I just caught that just now, I swear. Okay, so they said they're inclusive of all. This post will be the last place on earth where Anastasia Beverly Hills would show discrimination. We love our followers, and thank you so much for all of this feedback. It will take a long time to get through all of these comments, but we will get there. Okay, so from what I got from this was that basically a lot of people were saying that, yo, the comments were deleted. So I'm looking like, who got their comments deleted? What's going on? So I'm scrolling. And you know, different people were like, you know, what's going on? I posted a comment, where's the comment? And people thought that they were actually deleting whoever tagged, you know, the Hispanic, Latinx influencers. So people were just like, you know, like, why aren't y'all supporting Hispanic influencers? Or like, why are y'all deleting the Hispanic comments? And then Anastasia stepped up, her team stepped up and was like, listen, we hire mostly Hispanics. Like, you really can't get mad at us. So I don't know who started saying like, oh, you don't have Hispanics on your PR list. We have launched an investigation with Instagram to find the cause of the deleted comments and comment moderation issues. We will work with Instagram and our internal team to find the cause and resolve these issues. We will update the community as we get more information. Now, a lot of times it's really not the brand. Like, it really be Instagram, it be the internet. So then you have people in the comment section, and I don't know why, I guess I was just being nosy. I just took the opportunity to encourage some people in the comment section, because some people were just like, you know, I know you'll never see this, I'm a small influencer, or wow, so many people with millions of followers are getting tagged, why would they choose someone with a few followers like me? So, you know, I just took the time to encourage a few people in the comment section, and it's just like, dang, like you can read these comments and it's like watching National Geographic's like in the jungle, in the beauty jungle, you must claw and fight your way. It's like, dang. Now granted, a lot of people want to work with Anastasia Beverly Hills. They're a dream brand for a lot of people. So, you know, I get it. But I was just like, dang, like they have a lot of influence. But one thing I kept coming back to was this whole like, you're deleting Hispanic comments. And I'm just like, where? So I found this comment. Anastasia Beverly Hills is already in our country, Colombia. I really don't think they are trying to stay away from Latin audience. Otherwise, they would not be interested to expand their brand to Latin America. As a Latin influencer, I prefer not to think that such an inclusive brand is doing this. So apparently somewhere in these hundreds of thousands of comments that I'm not going to continue to look through, people felt like Anastasia Beverly Hills were deleting tags from basically people who were tagging Latin influencers. Someone else replied to her and said, as a Latina influencer, maybe you should reach out to the other Latina influencers and talk about the issue at hand. Also read the comments. Once again, y'all can go to the comments if y'all want to. If y'all have time and y'all want to look through hundreds of thousands of comments, let me know what you find. I couldn't do it. But once again, I just feel like that would just be very stupid and very contradictory for them to say that out of the 1,500 influencers we have, majority of them are Hispanic, and then to delete Hispanic influencers. You know what I mean? Like that's clearly the market that they're going for. And if you go to their page, you can clearly see, you know what, your market is your market. I'm tired. I'm officially tired of telling people what to do with their business, what to do with their money. I'm tired of telling people to be inclusive. I'm tired of telling people, you know, like you should do this or you should do that. That's your brand, that's your baby. You know, at the end of the day, I personally feel like black women, we need to just open our eyes to who we support more. Once again, y'all know I'm not a big fan of jumping on a bandwagon, whether it be celebrity, music, this person, that person. I'm just not a big fan of just jumping on something because everybody else likes it. I'm a fan of, do I see equal representation in this brand? I'm a fan of, what is the message behind this brand? I'm a fan of, you know, what is the brand doing outside of making money for itself? I like to think about different things before I just go out and support and go full throttle and throw myself to the wilderness, like, take me, Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's like, well, what can you do for me? No matter if you're at the beginning stages of your career, I want to just give you this little bit of knowledge that you also want to know what a brand can do for you, because you don't just want to be someone that's completely available to just being sucked from this person and sucked from that person and sucked from this person, to where you really won't have, you'll look up and you won't really have anything left. Now, do I think it's an awesome opportunity, you know, to work with them if they reach out to you? Of course. But don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Don't just think that your next big break is gonna come from a brand, because your next big break could come from you. But yeah, and it's just so interesting, like, you know, we have these categories of big influencers, medium influencers, and small influencers, and I really had to, like, I don't like people putting labels, like their own labels on me, especially based on, you know, certain things. But I personally see myself as a mega influencer. Like, yes, I see myself as a mega influencer. I feel like I have mega influence. Now, do I always get my credit for my influence? Absolutely not. You know how they say, like, oh, people lie, numbers don't. No, actually, in this day and age, numbers absolutely do lie, because there's a lot of times where people will tell me, oh, you know, I just saw this video, you posted it a week ago, like, I'm subscribed to you, I hit the notification bell, you know, I'm always up whenever you're uploading. Like, I don't understand why YouTube doesn't tell me when you upload, or I don't know why I don't see your snaps anymore. A lot of people have told me that on Snapchat, like, they don't see my snaps anymore. I went from like 6,000 views on one snap to like 2,000 views on one snap. So it's not always just like, oh, the numbers don't lie, because numbers do lie, because the people behind the numbers do manipulate. But like I said, I personally feel like I have mega influence. I feel like I'm a mega influencer. I just don't have all my coins yet, and that's okay, because it's coming 2019. It's the new year. What's up? What's up? You know, we get so caught up with the hierarchy. And I did look at Anastasia's page, and I do appreciate that now brands are not just looking for the influencers with millions of subscribers. Now, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the influencers with million subscribers, but at the same time, it's like your number count does nothing for my soul. I want to see your content. I want to see, what are you giving with your time? What are you doing with your time? What are you giving to the community? How are you influencing people? I don't just look at numbers. Like I've said, I've told this story on Snapchat. There has been, you know, some people that I remember that they had like 100 followers, and I would shout them out because I felt like the talent that they had was just so special. I wanted my followers to see that. But this day and age, a lot of people will never shout you out. No matter how much talent you have, they won't shout you out. They won't work with you. They won't collab with you, because they see you as direct competition. And I'm speaking from a place of knowledge and from knowing, like, God reveals so many things to me because I'm such a good person. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but my heart is good. So God will reveal things to me like, well, this is not going to work out because this is how this person truly feels about you. We can't necessarily come together. It's only like, okay, we all got 1 million followers over here, we'll hang out over here. All right, we got, you know, 100,000 over here, we'll hang out over here. It's like, I would love to see larger influencers. Like, I would love to see them bringing up other people. Like, I really would love to see that. And I don't, like I said, I don't consider myself large, big, small. I consider myself mega. And I'm constantly, you know, I'm constantly like giving people advice, you know, trying to give people tips, like being as real as I can ever be whenever I present myself, you know, shouting people out. If I see somebody doing braiding, popping here, my page don't have to be about braiding, but if I see, yo, you really know how to braid, like, you got a talent, I go to your page, you're consistent, your work is neat, like, and you dang, I want to share this with my followers. I want to share this. If you're someone who writes beautiful poems and it moves me and inspires me, I don't care how many followers you have. I want to share that with my followers. To treat you. It's not even about money in the bank no more. It's how many followers you have, and that's how I'm gonna decide to treat you. And it's really like that episode of Black Mirror. Even though I didn't like Black Mirror, that episode of Black Mirror, it becomes like realer and realer and realer, like each passing year. It's not too late to collab with someone. It's not too late to be friends with someone. It's not too late to encourage someone, motivate someone. And when it comes to these brands, I don't want to say don't be so like hype, because I love that. Like, I love, you know, like, I've always wanted, like, let's, for example, I've always wanted to work for CoverGirl. I personally believe that I'm gonna have my own billboard in Times Square, my own CoverGirl billboard. Like, I absolutely believe that. But I also believe that I'm gonna have my own billboard, like, in the middle of South Africa somewhere, from my own brand. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say don't just base your dreams on someone else's brand, because some people really aren't entrepreneurs. And you know what? If you're not an entrepreneur and you feel like, listen, I will be a great, you know, second in command, go for that, sis. And you know what? I believe in you, and go for that. But me personally, like, I personally don't just want to work with brands because they're big brands. I want to work with brands because of what they stand for. You know, I like brands that also come after me. It's kind of like the chase a little bit. Like, if you're dating, like, oh, I see you over there. Yeah, I see you too. You know, let me make the first move. It's nice when somebody else makes the first move sometimes. A lot of these big brands, I feel like sometimes they be feeling themselves the same way a lot of big influencers be feeling themselves. If you take anything, if you take nothing away from this video, just take all in God's perfect timing, all in God's perfect plan. You will know when the time is right to make the moves. And you know, growth is important, but grow the way you want to grow. It's fine to be inspired by people, but at the end of the day, you have to be yourself. We all have our own paths in life. It may look like we're all doing the same thing, but we're not, you know. And there's nothing wrong with being a partner, being a sister, being a friend to someone, but at the end of the day, you have to walk your path. Okay, so I don't know if this was a rant, if this was advice, if this was tea, I don't know. Make sure that you're 1, subscribe to my YouTube channel, 2, that you thumbs up this video, 3, what's 3? Drop some unicorns down in the comment section, because y'all my unicorn gang. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.